Anyway, guys, we're going to do the top 100 starters. And that's really cool. It's another week. We can do this stuff. I need some more light. There we go. Oh, my God. There it is. Ah, luscious. Luscious. All right. First time here. Well, I go over the top 100 starting pitchers for fantasy baseball every single week. This is all rest of season rankings. This is for Roto, 5x5 standard leagues, so deeper leagues or quality start leagues, all that kind of stuff. No, this is just your standard Roto league. You can also say head-to-head as well. But there's not really much of a difference to me between head-to-head and Roto for these rankings. You got to understand, first half of the list is all about things I want to hold for 3 months. Second half is about what's churnable in the next week, because in the 12-teamer, you can, essentially outside the top 50 or so, you can move around lots of guys constantly. So, let's, I got a note. Got to post this. Here we go. How are we doing? I'm doing pretty good, Sally. Good to see you back. We're going to start the process. And the process here is I go through my SP roundups. This one's Cool Drip. Like Cool Whip, but also it's the drip of Cool because he's doing well. But maybe I'm going to add Chad Cool. Just going to maybe. Just maybe that. Gonsolin. Maybe raise him. We'll see. Lopez not as much. Castillo, I think gets a little bit of a raise, but it's not what you want yet, and that's the problem. But I'll put it in. It's a question mark. We're gonna keep him. Remove Ian Anderson. Keep Barrios. I guess we're gonna raise Tyone. Why not? I think we're gonna raise John Gray. Actually, I meant to check one thing from yesterday that I forgot. And I want to see again the velocity on his heater. Oh yeah, I'm messing up already, guys. Velocity. Oh yeah, 97. 97 on that heater yesterday. Wow, I didn't realize that. Ooh. Ooh. That's very, very important. Yeah, we are certainly raising John Gray. He's throwing 97 now and going fastball slider. The harder slider at 89 now. Having success on both of them. That's really, really good. What do I want to do? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, Kyle, I saw your thing. I'm really sorry. I only had like 30 minutes between streams or so. Or maybe a little bit longer, but like I couldn't really focus on this. Thanks for tuning in again. Max Free, Tony Disco, Time Walker, Tyler Molly. Oh, who do you want for the second half? Oh, man. Yeah, I felt bad. I meant to respond. Let me turn this down a little bit. That's a great question. It's not going to be Max Fried, I don't think. It's between Tony Disco and Tyler Molly. I think Tyler Molly's the better guy, honestly. But Tony Disco has been really solid. It's just, I don't think he's going to perform at this level. I think it's Tyler Molly. Of course, Schwab said the same thing. He's a smart man. But that's the important thing to take away here is, ooh, baby, that's interesting. All right, let's do this. I have to remove Aaron Nola because he's on the COVID IL. Remove Ryan Weathers. Foot. COVID. Shoulder. Am I going to raise Matt? No. I'm not going to do that. We're gonna lower Framber. Yeah, there's a lot of removals. Good to see you, Felix. Or sorry, Furtree. Good to see you. Don't care about these though. Yeah, I think I might be adding. Maybe we'll see. We'll make it as a question mark. Like, cool. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. I think Singer got pulled off last time, right? Yeah. So, fine. You return. This is fine. I'm going to raise Alex Wood again. Good question. Let's find out. I don't see an IL stint ahead. Yeah, I don't see one. But yeah, we'll add Logan Webb. Yep. But I mean, you gotta understand, P. Don't know. In general, I'll do it now, but like I only do it when they do, unless there's someone that's been announced that hasn't started yet. Then I'll do it separately. But when we get to Friday's SP Roundup, then we'll add Logan Webb. You know. Oh, he was demoted, but he's coming back. He's demoted for the break. I'm adding Logan Webb. Yeah, I expect him to be in the rotation when they return. He's demoted because he can have 10 days in between. Well, okay. So Darvish is returning in like 10 days probably. And Marte, I feel bad for you. Sonny Gray hopefully is returning somewhat soon. Jeff McGovern, I feel good about that. I assume it's McGovern, by the way. I'd want to have Framber Valdez for that. Muller, it's not as confirmed. Logan Webb is confirmed. Muller isn't. You know? You know what? Yeah, maybe that's not fair. You're right. Maybe that isn't fair. Yeah, I guess we can't do Logan Webb. He's not on the majors yet. All right, fair enough. I mean, we'll do it next week. We only have we have 3 days of baseball between now and the next list. So we can add Logan Webb then. I'll put it in the notes. Good call. Let's keep it consistent. Changeup wasn't there though. I don't like this. Don't like this for review. Take all this stuff back because I'm an idiot. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, no. Sonny Gray is off because of ribs. RBIs now. Ribs. There's nothing startling here. What was Yusei Kikuchi's injury? COVID. Oh, this stinks, but you know, so it goes. Lower Chris Paddock. Darvish isn't eligible to turn until Monday. Is it easier to remove and re-add? Oh, you don't know. I'm removing anyone that's on the IL right now. I'm just doing it, and when they return, they return. You know? But you gotta understand, like, I'm writing in now, but remember, guys, we gotta go one roundup at a time, and then we'll get there. We'll get to all of these guys. I'm going to remove. That's just the rules. If they're on the IL, without a confirmation, literally haven't said that he is starting on this day, then he gets removed. Is Kikuchi, is that confirmed? I just see that he's on the COVID IL, and that's all I see here. He may still participate in the All-Star game. What? I can't do any assumptions with it. He's on the COVID IL right now. That's it. I'm gonna raise Logan Gilbert. Where is Michael Pineda? I was like way off of it, so absolutely lower him. Oh yeah, we're gonna lower that. Good call. Ha! I guess I'm adding Adrian Hauser, you know? Ugh. I guess I kind of keep him where he is, right? Yeah, that's kind of where Duffy sits. Gonna raise. Frankie Montas. Maybe raise Arias? Nah, I'm not gonna do that yet. So, this is really hard. And this is so annoying because of this crap. I can't change this. Like, I'll try right now to fix that stupid thing, but I can't. Because you see here, it's connected to it. But it's not technically because of other things. I'm just going to do that just so I might make myself peaceful. So there is an assumption that Tarek Skubal is going to be limited soon. Let's just see if there's anything that's confirmed. Nothing. So, hey, Mato. But yeah, this is the problem. Is like, I expect Skubal to drop, but until I get the news, I can't do anything. So maybe I'll like lower him a little bit with the assumption. So I'll do that, but not like the real drop yet. I guess I have to add J. Happ. Yeah. Is this the week that Pablo finally goes over Sandy? I don't know. Probably not. Not doing anything here. I still believe in Adbert. I still believe in Zach. And we got to add this guy. Oh yeah, I would hold on to Owsley in a 12-teamer, absolutely. God, it's Plesac and McKenzie. Yeah, my God. It's ridiculous. I don't know if any of you guys are Dream Theater fans, but this is amazing. And I realized I didn't want to get DMCA'd, so I gotta get out of there. Cobb has to be on here, but where is he? I'll raise Cobb. Raise Kenta Maeda, but this is just so weird. We just don't know. We just don't know. He's doing good things, though. It's amazing. I love it. I'm tempted to add Widener. We'll see. Maybe raise Keuchel. I don't love it, though. Did I remove Manning last week, or did I just pull him down far? I did. All right, I got to add him back. Man, nothing really huge here. Probably lower coffee cakes. All right, that's fine. Tony Disco keeps killing it. We're going to raise Garrett Cole back to tier 2. Congratulations, Garrett Cole. My expectations for Severino, I mean, I imagine they're going to be careful with them at first, you know, so don't be expecting like 6 innings constantly. I'd probably say only September is when you really start seeing that with any sort of consistency, hopefully. But yeah, I think he can perform as a top 30 level guy. Like, I don't see why not. I do think the Yankees will be a little careful with him. It'll take a moment. He'll be inefficient at first, but he should absolutely be a thing. Oh, thanks for good call there. Did I skip over Brad Keller? But yeah, Widener is demoted. Good call. He'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna raise Kim. He's pitching well. Yes, race Chris Flexen, unbelievable. Raise Herman Marquez. I think I'm gonna lower Joe Musgrove a little. Lower Zach Greinke because of the shoulder thing. I'm gonna kind of probably leave him where he is. Okay, he's here. Probably raise him. We're gonna raise Patrick Sandoval. If you missed it this morning on the morning stream, we watched the first 4 innings of Patrick Sandoval's outing, and it was beautiful. Seriously, I really think that you guys got to be getting Patrick Sandoval wherever you can. His stuff is super legit, and I think he's getting better with every start too. Miguel went down. Oh my god. All right. Oh my, it's so frustrating. So I gotta remove all of these guys, and then like, oh man. It's gonna be a weird addition of everyone next week. Hey, good to see you, Magic. Oh man, I've got another like 3 hours, buddy. Yeah, 114 pitches for the Canada. I'm still really happy I made that stupid typo. I watched the Stroman start. I saw it like literally like right behind home plate. I wasn't that impressed. He struggled like trying to get his slider down and into lefties. His cutter was okay at times. Made some bad sinkers. His splitter wasn't really dependent on much at all. He's not quite there where I want to be able to like raise him again. I guess I gotta add Fulton Evich. Oh, down the list. Oh, sweet. Okay, good. Good. Then I'm not going to do anything to those guys, probably. I mean, I'll probably move, lower, Bailey, but not really Tyler. I think Tyler's actually all right. This was a weird start of inefficiencies. Like this is worse for me. Same thing with Stripling. Kranich is not worth your time. I am gonna lower Freed. Don't care about the unquantifiable. We're gonna remove Mike Minor. This is just for whatever. Who cares? I already talked about Gonsolin. I'm going to probably like leave him where he is, I think. It's totally going to work out. I know that. I think David Price might get an ad. We'll see. We'll talk about that when we get to him. Maybe fun guy. I mean, the problem with the Bueller thing is how do you raise him? I'm not going to put him over Rodon, for example. By the way, I got to remove Clayton Kershaw. Like, Gausman's killing it. Giolito's killing it. Like, it's going to, it's just going to be that. That's all. Did I already pass Price? I'm not going to jump him over the other guys, though. If I passed Price already, then... Oh, yeah, because this is Tony Gonsolin. Oh, yeah, of course I did. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Dono. I might add Price. I mean, that's a spec ad more than anything. He was at 94 in that start, which is pretty cool. I got to move that over. You're going over here. Thanks so much for the follow. Das Noodle Drop. Oh yeah, and Kookie as well. Thank you. And Fungi, thank you so much. Yeah, I guess I will add David Price as a spec. He's not a bad consideration. It's just I don't think right now he's gonna help you that much is the problem. I could also add Jose Suarez. I don't love it at all, but I'm just right now I'm just overflowing with names here, and then when we get through all the removes, then we'll see what we have from our selection. Yeah, we got to remove Blake Snell. I mean, look at all these guys. Anderson, Nola, Gray, Kikuchi, Darvish, Clayton Kershaw, Snell. We're going to have like an innate +7 to people. Jesus. We already gave him the raise. He's not actually hurt. Kelly's on here. He's got to be. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. This is fine. Already gave a lower to him. Already gave a raise to him. So we raised Pablo. I mean, he has just been crushing it. I gotta give him some love. Removing him. Keeping him the same. Probably lower Nick Pivetta. Because he did not perform at his peak. Oh, I hate Drawla so much. This is probably the worst joke I've made in a long time. Probably like the worst one. Yeah, Ray Slider did not thrive. But, I mean, he did dominate with 4-seamers, but... Curious why remove injured players if the rest of season rankings are then... Because of this. I have rules. These are the rules I've created. It's the rules. I've done this for 7 years. Doing these rankings, and over the time... I have a certain way of I do it because it's the simplest thing to do. If they're on the IL, we can't make assumptions about when they return if there's no confirmation, if there's only rumors and stuff. Then we just say they're on the IL, and when they return, great, they come back on the list. Just how it works. Your code is your bond. So as you can see, first thing there, pitchers on the IL or out of the rotation and not confirmed for a start this week, they are pushed into the fringe table. Just because I'm trying to tell you that this is the best way that I've determined over 7 years, E-Love. Of course. Thank you. But yeah, so it's just like you have to have some rules with it, because then, you know, as we're talking, like I'm saying, like add Logan Webb, but then he's in AAA, and you know what? Actually, there's no confirmation that he's going to return when he comes back. I imagine he is, but that's an assumption, and I can say like, hey, that's where they would be. Yes, it means that like the last 10 guys or something like that are not really supposed to be on the list, which is why you shouldn't be upset when I like write about them and, you know, just say, yeah, they're not very good when they're at like 93 or something. But this is, you know, I understand, like you have rest of season rankings, like, you know, if they're coming back in 2 weeks and like then that guy's better than the guy at 70, he should be on the list. I understand completely. I really do. There's also the other reason why I do this is because it's all relative and nuanced for your league of like a guy, let's say a guy is going to return in 2 months. How much more valuable is he than someone else? At what point do I bring them back on the list when they get close enough, right? It's so difficult and hard to manage that I just say, look, when he is starting and back in the rotation, he will be here. Use that information the best that you can. It's the best I can do. Price at 100 with the stash? Oh, I see. You want him to be number 100? That might work, actually, David Price. I think that's a pretty good call. No. You love. I just hope you understand it. You know, it's not just some random thing or like just something that came up with one day. It's like, all right, you know what? This is what I've done. This is how it's worked over the years. Okay, cool. So the initial process is done of creating this list. So let's move me out of the way. Ta-da! There's this little basic rundown of guys. And then now what we do, there's the archives. By the way, I have the list image for this week. If you guys want to take stabs at what it is right now and start thinking about that, by all means. Because I know who the person is. Cool. Way to use the emotes too. Awesome. I'm going to start. So we do this. And let's put this over. Cool. First thing we do now, actually, we go through this. And we look at the fringe tables. Anyone coming back from this that we need to remove from the fringe table. So we're going to say triple A now. He has been demoted, correct? Yeah, option. Okay, cool. There's that. No. L. Okay, so he's back, so we're gonna get rid of this. He's going to be on the list. Is there anyone here that we would actually be adding? Oh, Tanner Hawk, you're so close. I think I'm going to be adding Mike Fultonevich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at the minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to be adding Fultonevich at the end of this. Waka is going to be added at the end of this. Yeah, get rid of that. Let's say AAA. Question mark. He's now on the IL with what? I'm just going to remove Justice Sheffield entirely. Because it's like, we all know he shouldn't be there. I mean, Shoemaker isn't even on a team. I think we're going to be adding J.A. Happ, so I'm going to remove this one. This is all fine. We're going to be adding him again. Same with you. Dane Dunning might deserve it, actually. As I'm going to remove all 3 of these as well. So of these, who doesn't get the call? Jose Suarez, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, let's go to the list here. We're going to remove Mike Minor. Oh, I want to remove Martin Perez. Absolutely. Get out of here. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Removing you. Removing you. Kind of want to remove Rich Hill. He's just been so ineffective. We're going to remove Casey Mize. Because you just get 50 pitches now. I might want to remove Bailey Ober. We'll see. Zach Thompson, sadly, I have to remove, which stinks. What was his? Illness. Yeah, I mean, oh, yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm not sure he's good enough anyway. I'm just going to remove John Gant entirely. I don't think anyone's thinking about John Gant right now. But good call there. Let's figure out more people that we have to get rid of. Joe Ross. Blake Snell. Ian Anderson. This is where it's going to start hurting now. Sonny Gray. Yusei Kikuchi. Aaron Nola. Oh my god. Is Fried hurt? No, he's not. He's not hurt. He just hurts my heart. Hugh Darvish. Jesus. All right. So we have how many spots at the end now? Oh man, we've got enough. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So let's start getting at this. It's Waka. Cool. Singer. Hauser. Happ. Kenzie. You guys can't see this because I'm stupid. And then alert box. Let's move you over here. Manning. Fulte. Did I add Singer? Okay, Keller. Price. Suarez. Dunning. Oh, I need one more. Are you kidding? Okay, so I do like Price as 100. I think that's fine. Who would be the person that would be also added? Got rid of Martin Perez for being whack. Same with Mike Minor. Oh, he isn't? Sweet. There you go. I could have sworn he was like, oh, you just got scratched? He didn't. He's on the IL? Oh, you're awesome. This is why chat is the very best. And I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. Awesome. Okay, strikeout upside. I'll say injury risk because of it. Playing time question. Trey Mancini. Okay. Why not? Sweet. Astudillo. I don't care about Fleming. I just feel good. Cole deserves it. Yeah. Yeah, I put him at 4. I'm between Mackenzie Cole or Taillon Montes. Could be Gray too. Sure. I love sinkers. Get out of here, Tom. Get out of here. Mile high. Okay, so cool. So now we have like our basic stuff here. I gotta just fill out these streaming option, cherry bomb. That's all. Streaming option. Yep. Streaming option, ratio focused. Low IPS, low IPS, ratio focused. Yeah. I'll go with that. Cool. All right. So now that we have exactly the 100 that we're going with, right? This is it. We're not really going to be touching this anymore, unless there's someone else I'm completely forgetting. Drala, get out of here. Just get Drala all the way down. Like. You're living there, Drala. Is there someone else that's kind of intriguing that I could flip Drala for? Because I do not care about Colby Allard. Max Kranick. Will Crow. Wiley Peralta is exactly right. Get out of here, Drala. Thank you very much for that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I actually have Willie Peralta on the list. It's amazing. What a day. What a day. All right, let's start from the top. Start from the top as I drink some water. I hope you guys are doing all right today. It's wild. You know, he's so wily. You know, stop being so wily. If you guys don't remember that was like, Stop Jeroming was essentially a pitcher that was doing poorly. So then but then Jerome Williams is gone and Willie Peralta or Wiley was like the next one. So then I started doing something, stop being so wily. It's weird to see him back again. But yeah, I mean, it's July 12th. This is what happens every year. And every single year I think to myself, no. This is the year. This is the year that people are not going to drop off mid-July when it's the summertime, when it's football season, when their seasons are over. No, this is the year that people are going to stick around through it all. Nope. It's crazy to me. It's just like it's so unbelievably predictable. Like the moment July 1st hits, like no one cares anymore. That's not true. No one cares, but you know what I mean. It's fascinating to me. Weekly request to have a blank second tier to highlight. I can't. Okay, so first of all, I like it. I understand it. It's physically not possible. Like I can't code that in because then there are only gonna be 99 guys. Like you know how it's set up. I just can't even do it. V lookup. Get out of here. Get out of here, Magic Oriole. Oh my god. You have no idea. Oh man. It is possible you have 99 guys. Well, right, but I'm not gonna do that. Mang doesn't deserve to be here anyway. I did not remove Caleb Smith. I'm not gonna like be so harsh about Caleb Smith against the Dodgers. Like you never started him against it. He didn't pitch great. He had a bad inning. It's the same ceiling as before. It doesn't change anything. But all right, let's do this. So this is what I'm going to go with here. I'm pretty confident in that. I'm not changing this. In this, I want to bring down Valdez, at the very least to like this. Oh, this is interesting. So I am going to at the very least do that. I might just do that. This is like back to back. All right, I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it, and I don't really love it, but the man deserves it. I'm going to give it to him. No, I can't do it. I'm reversing it. Reverse, 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 reverse. Can't do it. I'm so sorry. I was so close. But then I realized, right, Nick, even when Pablo struck out the first 9 batters he faced, and he looked so good, what did he do? He allowed 300 runs and 0 Ks in the next 3 innings. Sandy is better. And why is he better, guys? Because he has a better repertoire. Because it's more diverse. Maybe when he gets a third pitch. Yeah. Why is there a joke? I don't understand. Why is there a that's exactly right. Mile High Tom, so far. It's about the skills. The skills are better with Alcantara. I'm holding it. Look, they're both top 20 now, and we should both be very happy about it. Top 20 because everyone has dropped. Actually, I'm even going to do this. So yeah, that feels a lot better. We've opened this up. Gibson took his first stumble. So we'll do that. I only give AJA tags inside of roundups. Pablo was younger. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, why does that matter? Yeah, it is pretty awesome. But yeah, I understand that strikeout rate for Pablo is higher than Alcantara's, but I feel like that's not going to stick around. Just like Zach Wheeler's 18% strikeout rate last year, it wasn't going to stick. Maybe. Unfortunately, we have a bug with ours. It's shocking because we can't handle Ohtani being both a batter and a hitter. So I have to do it like this. And I can't use our wonderful player pages only for Ohtani. But I do want to outline to you, that like, yes, he had this start. This one was atrocious. But here, I'll even do this so that I can like move this one around. So you guys can see this. This is Ohtani. Hey, what's up? You're Ohtani. Note, like, this is the one weird thing. And, like, hold on. He's been dominant for so long. Even if I include that ridiculous outing. 3.54 ERA with a 29% K rate. I don't care. With a 116 whip. Like, that's really good. Well, we're IPS in this. We got 6, 6, 5, 6, 6, 7, right? He's still really, really good as a pitcher. I don't know what we're getting away with him. Let's look at the fun stuff here, though. I think his four-seamer. There we go. Finally, this is what I've been shouting for ages. As four-seamer really underperformed before, and it's performing better. Still not amazing. That you can see down here that the p-vals, the results aren't as ideal on a four-seamer, but at least it's not as detrimental as the 190 WRC plus. Now, slider's all right. Slider's like just, it's a good pitch. But it's the, are they calling it a changeup? They shouldn't do that. They should call it the splitter. Yeah, okay, good. Splitter is just, I don't think you guys realize like how good that splitter is. Look at this. 27.5% swing strike rate on it. 41% of O swing. And where's the zone rate? Aw. It's not. It's not. I wanted it to be one, but it's not. I mean, it shouldn't really be a good zone rate pitch. It's not really what it's supposed to do. So, well, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it's not as consistent as like an ace. That's why we don't call him one. But like, command is better than it was at the beginning of the year. I think in general we're looking at this stuff. We're seeing these games of 6, 6, 5, and I think this is making us messed up to realize that 1, 2, 4, 0, 2, 1, 2, 4, 0. Like if we take it from here, so May 11th, let's just say that even. His walk rate is just 8%. It's a sub 3 walk per 9. You realize that top 40 and top 25 are all relative, right? Like, I literally just had to remove Aaron Nola and Sonny Gray and Yusei Kikuchi and Yu Darvish and Clayton Kershaw. You know? And Ian Anderson. That mark is really like 35. But, I mean, it's just the landscape. Never look at the number. Who cares about the number? It's all relative. As I do these, I'm really looking at this column. I'm really just looking at these guys. You dealing for Sandy? Nice, GB Hero. By the way, a jukebox is spelled with a J. I'm just joking. Of course, ground ball hero, I assume. It's a gookbox hero. Oh man, all right, I apologize. Notes will need to start with All-Star Games shenanigan packs. Yeah, that's gonna be a paragraph or two. Just like, hey guys, this is weird and things are gonna be one way right now and then shift back next week. It's just kind of the nature of the thing. I was really tempted. There was a part of me that was tempted to just skip this week because it's all weird. And then return it next week. But I was like, what else am I going to do? It's also a break. Let's just do it. Let's have fun. Okay. So after that, Gibson, Bassett, Walker. Yep, that little fun crew. McClanahan, Castillo. Yep, this all seems right. Now, this is where it starts getting strange. And I feel like at the very least, it's this. Because I have to start reducing Scoobs. Is there anyone from here that deserves? No. Okay. Like Marquez does need more love, and Wood and the Canada does. I'm not going to change too much. I'm really not going to change too much this week. So Gibson, this is all fine with me. Here is good. At this point, I think there is a teardrop. Garcia might fall down because of the playing time stuff. I mean, I feel like the only major thing is like this. We got to bring him down, bring him up. These guys got to come underneath. I think these two. I got to do this because of the injury. Barrios is annoying as anything, but whatever, you stay there. Ryu sticks where he is. This is fine with me. I want to do this. Give me that Canada. I want to do this. Herman Marquez is just doing too well right now. Alec Manoah maybe seems a little high. I think it's that. I'll do that. It was 1 star for Montes. Is there anyone else that's just like, oh my god? No. Okay. Okay. So I think after Greinke and Hendricks and Stroman, we get a new... Oof. Paddock, you get a fall. So who starts off with this is my question. I think it's going to be Logan Gilbert. And then Odorizzi. And then Alzolay. Nah, probably Alzolay above Odorizzi. Yeah, okay. And then Cap. Miley, Odorizzi. Evaldi's here, that's fine. I'm just looking through this stuff to see like, who do I really want to promote, if anyone. Not really. Sandoval, ace potential. Yeah, I think that's actually a good call. I'll give him ace potential too. Ace potential here. Ace is gonna ace is removed from Max Fried, by the way. I feel like that's obvious. Oh yeah, Paddock, I'm gonna start shooting lower too. I'm with you there. It's just, well, I don't, yes and no. It's like, these are not exciting that much, you know? These aren't really things that I jump up and down for. Okay, so at the very least, like, let's do this. You underneath this, sure. Anyone from here that I'm like, oh yeah, let's get him up. Sure, a little bit. A little bit. Not seeing much. Of the guys that I had to add, Tristan McKenzie has to go up. Just throwing harder, and that's a wonderful thing. But none of these are like the new talk of the town. So, yes, yep. Okay, John Gray, that's one. John Gray's got to come up. Like a good amount. Let's get you here. Same with you, Tristan. Okay. Now we're figuring things out. Have you talked to David Price yet? Yeah. Main thing there is that he's at like 50 pitches now. I wonder over time. He's going to be at 100 this week because that's kind of a fun one. My guess is that the Dodgers will get at least 1 starter, if not 2, at the deadline because they don't. I mean, you have Kershaw's balking elbow, and you really just have Urias and Buehler now in that rotation. So you need 2 guys to really help out that rotation if they want to really make a run. Now that you lost Bauer in May, so that might push away David Price. If I had to guess between Gonsolin and Price, now that Price is actually stretching out, I think he might take Gonsolin's spot at some point. So that's how I'm feeling there. The see he had 94 mile per hour fastballs was really good because we didn't have that actually of relief earlier in the year, and you think he'd be a little more conservative, and he is not. Could Paddock bounce back? Sure, it's a possibility. I'm not going to bank on it. I will be raising Cobb. That's a good to note it for a tree. I don't know how much though, not too much. Hey, Carrasco's doing things. Finally. I'm excited to see that. Yeah, Merrill Kelly has been a streaming option, Vipo. But I mean, Willie Peralta also has a sub-3 ERA in the past month. So it's easy to, yeah, he keeps ace is good ace. I didn't take it away from him. Yeah, he doesn't have to face the Dodgers again. So that's really the main thing. As in not ranked high enough, Haverstall? Because Barrios is like the most maddening pitcher. He has his curveball one day and doesn't the next, and it's just like you kind of you're never satisfied with Barrios. Yeah, no problem, GB. You're scared of Cease right now? I mean, Lance over Musgrove. I think Musgrove has a higher ceiling is the reason why. McCullers still has injury questions. So, I mean, this seems pretty fine with me. When it comes to Cease, I agree with you that I'm a little concerned with this, but also, like, Skubal has the question of innings. Barrios is maddening. Ryu kind of got back in the same way, but changeup was bad. Garcia is going to be limited. Adam Wainwright, when is this going to fall off? Kenta Maeda, is that real? And so on and so forth. Right? It's always relative. Wood, Manoa, Montes. Okay, let's get Gray into this conversation. No, I want, yeah. Yes, it's fine like this. I'm cool with it. Okay, Eovaldi and then Erod. So this is where it feels like it drops off. As it does. So we're going to do that. I think Eflin belongs above Erod. Nah. I'll leave that. Who cares? I want to do that for the heck of it. I think it's fun. I like fun things. So this is where it gets weird now. I'm gonna, I think, because I want, okay, Corbin is doing better than Ober and better than McGill. Get you down. He's weird right now, but he still has a spot, so I'm gonna kind of keep him up here. Brew Baker is bad. Well, not bad, just worse at the moment. I prefer McGill over Pavetta. Ober is gonna fall a good amount. Let's just get him down there now. Okay, I'm not dealing with that bottom part yet. Yeah, let's see. One, I mean, debatable 2. You could say debatable 3. Like he was supposed to be. But let's just say 1, 2. Let's just even say that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's just 11 right now. Then you have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You have 18, and you know what? I'll include an Nola in there. 19. I'll even include Savali 20 and Luzardo 21. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. Hey, it's not done yet. And keep in mind, 41 is like, there's some weird things, but that's good to hear. Good to see you, Brent. We're working on the Pineda thing. I mean, I just threw him below, but like we're slowly like doing this stuff. Yeah, like he's here, but we're going farther, you know. And we're just not quite. I'm piecing this together slowly. This feels all right. That's fine. Let's keep it going. Maths is gonna be below Kelly. So anyone here that I'm like, oh yeah, let's get him up. Sure. Come on. Keuchel, you deserve a little bit better now after that start. You pitched to you as well as I've seen you pitch. These guys do not excite me. Is Marco Gonzalez on the IL again? No, he's not, right? He's just not pitching well. All right, Flexen, you're above him. That seems right. This is fine. Ober, you're underneath this. Okay, this feels like a tier right here. I prefer you and you. This is okay. You're probably here, honestly. Okay. So I'd say, yeah, Paddock is actually exactly where he's supposed to be. This is a annoying tier of stuff. In some ways, like, the back half is more interesting than the top half, but I'll do that. Just get some separation, and then Complex and Kelly Ober are the interesting ones. We'll throw in some Andrew Heaney, some Dallas Keuchel. He's back. Pineda can stick at the end of that. Is there anyone else that's kind of interesting that, sure, do this and I'll do this? Tyler Anderson too. Lower velocity. All right, so there's that. Stuck him at the end. So, okay, who are like the stupid interesting ones? 1, 2, 3. Singer's kind of interesting. I want to group together like the Tobys and then the... So Foltynewicz is the best Toby here. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do that, and then we'll group these guys together too. That sounds righteous. Righteous. I mean, these are all really... Okay, I'll stop this early and have that as a different tier. All right, I'll do that. And Smiley, you can... Yeah, all right, fine. There we go. And then down here, how are we ranking this? Dan Dunning, you deserve better. Happ. Okay. Ta-da. That's what Folty is. He's just a Toby right now. Considering M1 sit, considering the, I don't know what you would do. Like, I've been getting those questions a lot, which is understandable, of these innings limits guys, right? Like, Noah might be restricted at some point. Scooble, stuff like that. I don't really think there's anything you can do as a fantasy manager until that starts getting implemented. You're not going to trade it away. You just aren't. You're not going to get something big enough back that actually is value through, through September that you can really depend on. So you might as well just coast it out until it hits, especially when they are within the top 50 starters, because you're not going to get, like, you need that top 50 value while it lasts. So those are my thoughts generally about this stuff. Well, it's his first MLB season, MWAD, not pro. I think. Wait, hold on a second. You might be right. No. Okay, yeah. Single A, he pitched 17 innings, 2017. Tommy John came back at 18 amazing innings. He's only at 68 innings, though. I mean, you can go 140 is essentially the amount. Himeda, is that right? Okay, then you can utilize it. Nice, Deadly Arc. I'm looking at dropping one to Plesac, Wood, or Manoah, especially when Means or Bieber coming back. So it might mean that. It could. I would try to hold on all of it, though. You don't know how... You can see how fleeting pitching can be. Hitters are much easier to replace. I prefer coffee cakes over Tyler Anderson. Also, I wouldn't be shocked if Tyler Anderson is dealt at the deadline. I'd actually be really shocked if he isn't, just so you know. Cool, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save this. Save this draft. Can you guys see it? Oh, you guys can't see the image. Okay, I'm going to do this. No, hold on. I got an idea. Cool. I just didn't want you guys to see who the list image is yet. I want to save that. But I do want you to see this. So we're going to look at this for a second. Just going to see how this looks for a moment. I can tighten this. Okay. I'm just going to look through it. You look at all this green, huh? It's wonderful when the number 2 guy leaves. Yeah, Valdez sticks out like a sore thumb there, but understandably so. I mean, look at all this green because guys get removed. Jesus. I mean, we're literally getting 10 spots and all this stuff because of it. It's unreal this week. Hey, it happened last week, didn't it? He was 9 last week. I want to return him to 2, but I can't yet. I mean, you could, but I don't want to. I think there's a separation now between them. Let me see if I had his slider back. This is a very long tier that probably should be separated at some point. Except not really. These guys are all... Yeah, this is... Yeah. It is weird seeing Patrick Sandoval in the same grouping as these guys, but I really buy it. All right, I'll do a teardrop here. Maybe even here, actually. I'll do it at Montes. That makes sense to me. Do guys projected to be healthy after the All-Star break make the list or not until they actually make their first start? First start, confirmed to start, will be returning to the list. I feel with you. I'm with you about Montes. He just looked at his peak, so I'm excited for what's ahead there. Yeah, now is when the cliff starts to hit in tier 8. Because he's like, all right, just go after Elsley and Cap and McKenzie and stuff, you know. Because there's nothing down here that's like a must hold. Ugh, I hate these guys, but whatever. You just got to do it. Yeah, this seems right. Sure. Looks good to me. I saw you on my FYP and TikTok just flames you. I don't know what FYP is though. Yeah, and TikTok's ridiculous. It's kind of funny to me. I think what I I remember this one. This is the I think the best one I got was I think I did a pretty good video on Aaron Nola talking about, like, you know, he threw an 0-2 pitch to Javier Baez that looks like it's a good pitch, but actually is not what he intended to do. And I wanted to kind of showcase, like, hey, Aaron Nola isn't trying to locate the ball here. He's trying to locate it actually lower down. And because he loaded up here, Javier Baez was able to hit a sac fly, and that scored a run. And well, instead, he would have had a strikeout, right? I wanted to highlight that. I thought that was a really cool thing. And I think one of the comments was, laugh out loud, dog. You can't give tips to Aaron Nola. Who are you? Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, my God. It was ridiculous. Oh, that's a For You page. Oh, that's awesome. Man. So whatever. I'm still going to do the TikTok stuff. But it's just, I wasn't ready for it. I thought people would be like, oh, cool. Thanks. I wasn't thinking that way. No, God. No. Stay in my lane. I can't give tips to Aaron Nola. Who are you? Oh my God. So yeah, that happened. Still gonna make those videos. I think they're pretty fun. Oh yeah, they got on me about like the whole. I had a thing on a video on Luis Castillo talking about the front half and the bottom half. Talking about like there are two ways of pitching, which there are, which is essentially as your mechanics go. In general, you were either someone that really drives with your bottom half, and uses that, like goes down the back leg and pushes off that way, or you're someone that falls forward like Tyler Glasnow does, where you go tall and then you go forward and you lean with your top half forward, as opposed to getting your drive. I mean, you're still always driving with your bottom mechanics too, but there's a mentality as you throw of like, am I leaning forward like this, or am I going out and then leaning forward? And Luis Castillo is someone that like goes down and out, so he's more in the bottom half, which means he has to catch up on his top half timing. And I think I got like, do not listen to this man. He knows nothing about pitching. What are you talking about? This is ridiculous. There's so much more that goes in mechanics, all of this stuff, and it's just, oh my God, I can't. I don't know. It's wild. Why do I hear fast? Oh man. So anyways, that's the world of TikTok that I've learned, but I'm just gonna, either I can just like do reactions to like, oh my God, that was so amazing, or I can actually like talk about the nuance of the game. I'm gonna talk about the nuance of the game. All right, I think I actually have this, so it might be time for me to make my cup of coffee and do the notes, which is pretty great. Right now, I want to see the top 5. We're gonna make a poll. And the first 5 names I see are going to be the ones I'm going to make for the poll for who is the list image this week. So the first 5 names, make them now. My TikTok is Nick Pollack PL. First 5 names I see. Okay, so Montes is 1. What else do we have here? Okay, Garrett Cole. David Price. So Frankie Montes, Garrett Cole, David Price, and what else do we have here? Pablo Lopez. I'm going to do this week because you guys wanted it last week. I'm going to let you guys do this for 5 minutes. I'm going to add a none of the above. So I got the first four, and then none of the above. Good luck. Oh, thanks, Vertree. All right, I'm going to make some coffee. I'll be right back. I got to do the, there we go. No. I went to the void again. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what you guys vote for. Oh, I know. We still have more time. What do we got right now? We got Montes. None of the above. 1 for Garrett Cole. David Price, 0. 1 for Pablo Lopez. I mean, all right. Interesting stuff, guys. I got to get that thing on loop. I got to here. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually fix this for future really quickly. There we go. Loop. Done. Oh, that was so easy. That was so easy. That's all I needed to do. You think it's Kim? Kim's an interesting choice. We're almost done. So get your votes in quickly. We got about like, I don't know, 30 seconds it looks like, maybe 20. If it's not Montes, you're telling Spore. Well, that's all I'll say right now. Yeah, this all seems pretty fine with me. I can understand a case for like Marcus Stroman not being this high. Like wanting to pull up some other guys here. And some people might be upset at John Gray, but it's also like he's throwing 97 miles per hour and will be traded. And that's kind of cool. Patrick Sandoval. Yeah, I'll do that. So, you guys think it's none of the above? Oh, Christian Javier, absolutely. I think in the second half he'll get the opportunities. It's just he's not in it yet. But yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of Christian Javier when he does return. But here you go, guys. The answer. Who is it? Someone got it. Someone had it. Who got that? Who was that? Who actually said, Cole, yeah, Imedo, you got it. Come on, guys. He threw like 130 pitches. A complete game shutout with 12 strikeouts. That's like, I have to give him some sort of celebration for that. I'm amazed. I didn't think that anyone was going to get it. Because like I normally balance between like the really good aces for once and something else. Now you got this one wrong, Nick. The first time the list image didn't cover the name of the pitcher. Oh, interesting. Yeah. It's like to the side. Homer? I don't think I've done a list image of a Yankee. Like, I don't even think I did it last year. I can't give tips to Aaron Nola. God. Not yet. I'll get his number soon enough. Oh man. What is this? Oh man, they didn't verify me. This account will not be verified because the email address provided as evidence of authenticity could not be reliably linked to the notable person. What? That's my email. That's the... What? Oh, come on. That's why you didn't do it? You can't be serious. How can it not? Oh my God. Twitter, you're driving me nuts. You're driving me crazy. No blue check for me. Yeah. This is the first time that the list image was a Yankee in history. Exactly. There we go. Can't be verified until, man. All right. I have to wait another month So there you go. Now you can actually see that's Garrett Cole in there. So this is how we do this. No, that was last week's, maybe? Oh, no, this is this week's. Okay. So you're going to go like this. Turn this into this. I'm going to have it on the side. You guys aren't going to see it because you're going to see it like this. Shazam. Like that. As I move myself over here. Hi. And then I write over here. Cool. There we go. Welcome to the process. Glad that you're here. Do you foresee Darvish being out for long? I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say no. I was cheering for England because I have family in England. It's not simple. Because my email address can be verified? What are you talking about? I don't understand how that isn't enough. Do I need to do my full name? Do I need to literally create an email address that's just my full name of it? Welcome to the process. Oh, yeah. Well, in the end, trust the process is not... I mean, I understand 76ers were a thing with that, but they didn't invent it. Oh, I have some more sound bites. I forgot about this. I've got the new Toby one because I recorded with Toby last week. Anytime I mention a Toby. So, Dallas Keuchel.
The most mediocre.
He is the most mediocre. That's from Toby himself. Baffled crazy. Oh, man. Okay. We are going to... I should do this. Yeah, okay, good. Hey, what's up, Rap? Rap Scrabble? Hendricks is
the most mediocre.
He's the most mediocre. He's a Toby. All right. Do you? I make noises. I'm sorry. um. Capitalize Nola. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Oh yeah, yeah. If I've got the Grammarly, I'll catch that. But thank you. Like that, for example. Yeah, you can't give to him. Jesus Christ. It's such a stupid thing to say. It's such like a what's the point of that statement? Home run derby predictions from everybody, and why do you think it's Story? Well, you want it to be Story, but I think Story's too banged up. Like, he won't want to go all out, you know? So, I think I did it before. Where's the bracket? Here we go. So here we go, right? Ta-da. Okay. So we've got on this side, you got to take Ohtani. I mean, you have to take Ohtani. It's not even a question. You know? Like, if you're not taking Ohtani, what are you doing with yourself? Do you like baseball? I don't think so. So, all right. So we're going Ohtani here. I have to go Pete Alonso over Salvi Perez. I mean, this guy literally just yeah. That's what Alonso does. You know, you gotta do that. My gut says Alonso's gonna win here over Ohtani. I want it to be Ohtani, but I think Alonso's just built for this. Trevor Story's too hoarse, so I'm gonna put Gallo here. I'm gonna say Trey Mancini over Matt Olson. I think Trey Mancini's not getting enough credit. I think he's fantastic, especially in the non-humidor, like the contact ability that he has. I think he'll accelerate in this actually, and I love the story of being Mancini. You wanted to give it to Gallo, and my ideal finals really is Ohtani and Mancini personally. But I think Mancini's just not getting enough credit right now. I said this morning that it was going to be Ohtani and Mancini, and Ohtani wins. But I'm going to go against it now, so I'm hedging my bets. I'm going to say it's Alonso and Gallo with Alonso pulling it off. Anyway, I did $10 draft buy-in. Grabbed Ohtani first overall. Look at you. Who knows about Soto? Maybe. I mean, it's always been the reverse, right? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. No, I want to show this again. There we go. So as always, we go through it as we do it. Nothing to report here. Stupid WordPress. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think of Rogers, Peralta, Ray. I just kind of left it. Huh. I'm actually going to do this. I'm really happy you said something. Appreciate you a lot. Yep. Robbie Ray to me is the poster child, the absolute poster child for for essentially understanding upside and recognizing why it's not a best ball league. Like, you need to draft, not picking up all, not holding on to everything, and understand that the guys at the bottom of your draft you're not going to hold on to, and then being ready to jump on someone who has upside but hasn't shown a new change of skills or approach or something to make it click. The second that Robbie Ray did it, four seamers in the middle of the zone or and above, and he had success with it, it was like that, right? And you can follow this. I mean, we do this all year. We do this weekly with a list. We talk about these things. The second he started doing that, the conversation was there. The opportunity was there for everybody to get Robbie Ray that was listening to this, right? He's exactly why I have that strategy. Same thing goes for Carlos Rodon. He was throwing 95 out of the gate as opposed to 93. And we had that same conversation, like that's a good spec ad to make because if he's throwing this hard, he'll have success, right? Rodon and Robbie Ray are those two guys of just that really showcase, like, if you pay attention and you draft a certain way, you will succeed. You will have these opportunities. And there'll be people that push back and say, well, you have to be smart enough to get those guys. Very true, but you have to put yourself in a position to be able to get them in the first place by having 3 or 4 guys at the end of your draft that you are not holding for the rest of the year. Like, you are drafting with the intent to stream and churn. If you don't have the intent, that means you're going to hold on. You're not going to be picking up those guys in April. You'll be holding on to something else because you expect some 3.9 or 4 ERA based on some projection for the year. Who cares? Who cares? I'm so happy that you still have, I don't know, Ryan Yarbrough and Steven Matz and Dallas Keuchel. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. Who cares? I feel like I hope that's a lesson that you guys have learned too, right? That has really been like one of my major focuses this year when it comes to like just analysis, is just like highlighting as much as I can. Like, that's what you have to do. You guys got Huascar Ynoa before he destroyed his season. You got value there, you know? You miss out on Rodgers, that's okay. You don't need to get all 4. You just need to really get one of them and it just shapes your entire season. Sorry. I get very passionate about it. Because I've had many a debate with it. And I just need to like just keep hammering it in. Oh, nice, Mile High. And thanks, Brent. All right. I am tempted to put free actually under. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Hold on. Do I like Framber or Fried more? Let's go like that. I still like Fried, but yeah, he's not up to snuff right now. I actually kind of want these guys. Oh man. All right, hold on a second. I got to rethink this for a second. I'm going to do something. I didn't really look at this tier enough. This seems way better to me. And just so we're on the same page, I just want to double check. Man, look at all these awards for Sean Manaea. Might put Morden above him. No, I don't want to pin it. I want to. Oh my God, Nick! Come on, duplicate. You want to hit duplicate? Oh, nice. I mean, yeah, but now like I trust you, Mato. Man, at least 7 strikeouts for 5 straight starts. That's pretty dang sweet. I just love bugs. All right. Ignore this, by the way, guys. Just ignore it. This is absurd. This is absolutely crazy to me. All right. I'm going to do this. And I don't think I'm going to do much with Teller Molly, but yeah, all right, this is fine. This is all fine. Cool. All right. There we go. Oh, Robbie Ray. No, Gaussman did this last year, and we were like, oh, we just don't know if it's going to stick, and it did. Robbie Ray is just like, bam. I would have Gray in probably tier 4. Devil's advocate, I gotcha. We didn't know Ray was good, though. Remember last year when he changed his arm circle and we got hyped and he was terrible? Do I want Kershaw or Ray? That's a great question, just because I don't know what the injury is like, you know? It's very, very close. If Kershaw were completely healthy right now, I would go Kershaw. It's just he's just done this for longer. I very much believe in Ray, though. And I'm actually, the more I keep talking about this, I'm like, why isn't he in the next tier? Yeah, all right. I'll leave him where he is. I need like more of these, you know? Cuz this is good, but it's not just the most overwhelming. This is still a poor quality start despite the 10Ks. You know, he had like a 4.1. All right. I'll give him another week or two and then we'll probably jump him up. Yeah. Trying to trade for him. No, I'll hold him back. Don't worry because of that. That's wonderful though. Oh man. I can't wait for you guys to see what the player pages look like next year. I mean, they're still great. These are really great, but oh, can't wait. And if you get PL Plus, you'll see it before everybody else, which is pretty cool. We're gonna be looking at the PL Plus community to to beta test some stuff and give us like honest feedback. Because I imagine, I mean, we're making it for all of you, so We want to make something that you would absolutely feel comfortable and want to use all the time. I mean, you should now, but you don't really trust the data, and I understand that. But the stuff that matters with it, you should, like this stuff. Yeah, this was the problem with this last start, though. Only like, you didn't trust it. I mean, this was killer. Like, demolition. Wait, like a 14% O swing on sliders? What? That's not right. Man. It's so cool that you were able to do this stuff. Like, if you go on Savant's game feed, they don't have O swing. They don't have like Z swing or zone percentage. You know? Like, this stuff really, it really helps make you understand like how they attack with stuff. Like, there's a big difference from start to start. Even this is still wild that like he's just not turning the slider as much. Yeah, this is more of what we expect. And you guys should have the like reference point from how I talk about with like money pitches and stuff of like what is a good O swing, what is a good zone rate, you know? Too early 100, Gaussman 49 and Ray 90. Yeah. Beta testing key in UAT. I don't know what UAT is. Yeah, the too early 100. Was that me last year? Too early? I can look at the hold on. It's going to be here. Like, this is the one before the season started. Oh, user acceptance testing. Love it. So, let's see here. This is me before the season started. So, 46 for Gaussman. I mean, this isn't even that bad. Like, normally it's just way worse. Like, oh my god, 6 though. But anyway, where's Ray? Oh no, where's Ray? Where's Ray? No. Where's Ray? Oh, he's out with a hurt elbow. Okay, fine. Fine. So let's say it's here. Where is it here? I think it was in here. Oh my god. Oh my god, Nick. 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 Hey, Trevor Rogers down here too, though, you know? Oh my god. This was in February, though. Oh, all 3 of these. That's amazing. What would I call this tier? Like, there's something here. We have Eliezer, Rich Hill, David Peterson, Brubaker, Chris Archer, Davey Garcia, Weaver, Aiken, Ponce de Leon, and Howard. And here they are. Look at this crew. Amazing. So you gotta understand with Rodon, the reason why Rodon is down here is literally just like we know nothing. We didn't know that he was throwing 95 or whatever. Because don't forget, he was averaging like 93.2 or whatever before the season. Now he's averaging like 96, 97. It's like, what? Right? That changes everything. This was just, I'm kind of into Mr. Rogers. I don't know why this is capital K, but it is. And I don't even know why there's that. Something happened here. All right, yeah, flyer time. And then, yeah, we don't know what's going on here. For those desperate for strikeouts late, Ray's the best chance he got. That's not okay. It's always so funny reading this stuff. Here's Alex Wood. This is a really good point. Really good point. He was getting the Padres first. So you don't want to do that. I'm glad it turned around though. Mary, these guys are in here. Sure. Edward Owsley. I didn't really love it, but yeah, I didn't think he could be a 6-inning guy. Scooble didn't do well at first. Like, this is a good example. Like, he started the season poorly. Right? You didn't want this. First 2 starts. Like, really, look at all of this. Like, you didn't want Scooble until about maybe the 19th. Like, this moment. When all of a sudden his slider woke up. You know? Like, it's not really there here, not really here. But all of a sudden, slider and changeup woke up 18 whiffs. And now it means something, as he came in relief in that one. And then this is where we all of a sudden start liking Scooble. So this is very much justified. This is why it's not a best ball league, right? You don't want him here. Okay. You just never know what they're going to be. I was excited about Mike Minor because he was doing what Rodon was supposed to did, right? Like, Minor was throwing 93, 94. And then he showed up and then he threw 90 and 91. And it's like, oh. You know? All right. Here we go. We're going to keep writing notes. All right, I need to actually like get the coffee. So, 1 second. All right. Cool. You know, I don't drink my coffee out of any mug. No. I drink it out of a pitcher list mug. And you can get yours at the pitcher list store. I am so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. They keep telling me I have to keep plugging, so there you go. Tier 6. Let's talk about Tier 6. Oh, I got to give away PO Plus. Hold on a second. I meant to do this before. This is for those that, if you guys don't know, if I do no edits during the First Pitch podcast in the morning, I give away PO Plus to two people on Twitch chat. All right. Let's get back to it. So we're past tier 6. We're going to tier 7. Again, nothing really major. Oh man. Is that right? He's starting the All-Star game at pitcher? No way. No way. Is that right? Oh my god. And then he's gonna hit? I hope they let him keep hitting after he pitches. Like they don't take him out of the game, they just move him to right or something. I really hope they do that. Let's look at this. Oh my god. Oh, and look, Max Scherzer is a starting all-star pitcher as the backup. Like, that's how it should be. That's so great. I missed that. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's awesome. I love it. I love it so much. No, DeGrom isn't pitching, I don't think. I think they're preserving him, which they should. No, they won't do that. They'll make an exception. So, okay, so yeah, so they're gonna let Ohtani like stop being pitcher, and then they keep the DH. Good. Oh man. Excuse me. Just need to stretch a lot. I need to sit down for a while. I mean, that's why I want to see him at both DH and pitcher. It's just when he gets removed as pitcher, what happens? You know? Right. So I hope essentially like Ohtani can stay in the game in left field to get a pitcher in, and JD Martinez hits DH or something like that. So we'll find out. Anyway, I think it'll just, they'll do it for the benefit of us. Maybe I think I'm too high on Zach Thompson, by the way. I'm going to lower him back down. Where are you, Zach Thompson? That makes more sense to me. Where would I have Webb if they didn't option him? I haven't made that decision yet. But I would probably have him in this tier 10. Right here is where the cliff is. Tier 9 are guys like, all right, I would be holding on to them right now. Right? Like Cap and McKenzie, I want to go and get. And Nelsley want him. And Miley's just doing too well. Odorizzi's doing well. Oyevaldi's had his secondaries more than he hasn't. But Erod and Eflin and Thompson and Herman and Paddock and Corbin and Brubaker, I'm like, I'm willing to move on from them if I have something better. Same with everything else here. Actually, I want to maybe raise Kwon Young Kim a little more. I think I might want to put him in here. This feels better. Yeah. Maybe those two. Yeah. He's certainly deserved that love. Okay, we're gonna do this. Makes way more sense to me. Yeah, what is going on in this tier? Gonsolin deserves to be here. Gonsolin deserves like this. Maybe I should just be doing this. Here, let's go like that. Corbin, yeah, let's separate it like this. I'm changing this up a little. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, that's better. Don't love stripling, but he can turn it on, and that's more worth your time. Cool. Rules changed. Sweet. Awesome. All right. Nice. I'm glad to hear that he made. Oh yeah, it should be great for Ohtani. That's awesome. That's just the way it should be, you know. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do here, right? It's great. Appreciate you. Where's Montes? Awesome. Thank you, Rasta K. You guys despise you probably despise Cash for pulling Snell, don't you? And you shouldn't, because it's not really his call. So you gotta understand, like, especially Kevin Cash, all that stuff's not coming from him. You know, like, Hanley McClanahan is like, he's getting instructed to do this based on all the analytics that they have and their front office saying this is how we want to treat him. That's not Kevin Cash making those decisions. Same with Snell. It's like they had a game plan before the game started, being like, this is what they're going to do. To ask a manager to all of a sudden not only go against the entire front office, but then go against, you know, go with his gut in game 6 and really put that whole thing on the line like that, you just can't ask that. You really can't. But that's the thing, like, working through their issues is just not what the Rays do. And that's actually kind of, I will say, a major reason for their success and how they keep overperforming is because they really, like, the numbers for relievers are just better. They recognize it. So. Angels just drafted 3 college arms. Should they bring them all up to the bigs by Friday? Well, you have the Canada. You have Shohei Ohtani. And you have Alex Cobb. And Andrew Heaney. It's not so bad, right? It's not that bad. You don't have... Imedo. I think the problem here is not pointing. It's that you have hate. Release it. These are emotions that are guiding you toward a path that you don't want to be on. There's no need for it. You have this hate, and they don't have this hate for you. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. You'll be so much happier in at peace. It's a choice. Kumar Rocker. I got you. Kumar Rocker, man, that's cool for the Mets to have like a big name prospect for once. You know, like someone like people go, oh my God, I can't wait for that guy to get called up and like real hype again. That's a cool thing for them. Now, there have been voiced concerns about Rocker and like they doesn't have a third pitch and, you know, he profiles out to be a reliever from all that kind of stuff. That's what it is, Scruffy. They wonder if he's actually like a complete package or not as a starter in the bigs. But we'll see. I'm excited for him. We don't see any. No, it's harder. Trust me, I'm the first one to tell you that you can be a 2-pitch pitcher and survive. First one. You know, Alzolay, Huascar Ynoa, Lamet, all that stuff. But You know, it's harder to be consistent because you have to have both pitches working. I'll be honest, that's only been like, John Gray's been the only name I've really heard about. Sure, people like Scherzer is one, but that's about it, you know? I don't even have, like, I haven't really spent the time to really think about who will be dealt from which teams. All right, I know what, it's fine, I got time. I want to do this right now, actually. I haven't really sat down and thought about it, so let's do it. So we're going to go to roster resource. I'm going to look at all the teams that can deal. So Orioles. Marlins won't. I don't think anyone from the NL East, like Atlanta, Nationals, Phillies, maybe the Nationals. What are the standings right now? Or do they have it? They probably have it in here, don't they? They must. Yeah, standings. Okay. Oh, wow. It's even just like right here. This is amazing. Yeah, the Nationals should be dealing away. Atlanta could theoretically, but they're not going to. I mean, maybe Charlie Morton. We'll see. All right, let's just do it from here. So Orioles, we got Nationals there. Okay. Pirates would. Maybe the Cubs, but I doubt it. Okay, Twins, yeah. Tigers, Royals. Rangers. Diamondbacks, Rockies. These are really the only major like players in the trade market, right? You guys are awesome. Okay, so from here, so nothing. There is nothing. I'm so sorry. It took everything out of me not to call like the Orioles the biggest charity in baseball, considering that they still allow Matt Harvey to pitch, right? So feel bad about that. Let's move on. I thought I had Pittsburgh over here. I guess not. Huh. Pirates. Why is it doing... Oh, they're going to this, so that's annoying. All right, so never mind that. Okay, hold on. Detroit. I messed all this up. Texas. Colorado. Arizona. Who am I forgetting here, guys? Minnesota. Okay. So from here, I think Tyler Anderson's going to be dealt. Maybe JT Brubaker as well. Maybe Chad Cole. But, I mean, this isn't really much of anything to talk about. I don't think... Yeah, they're not dealing with Mize or Skubal. I wonder if they're going to bring back Spencer Turnbull, rush him out, and then try and deal him. That's what Spore was mentioning, I think, on the podcast. That's an interesting point. But I don't really think that's a big swing play. Boyd, too, but it was elbow discomfort, and it's just kind of one of those things where you don't think it's going to, you know... he's not going to come back. Do they have... They do. Do they have, like, how much time left? No, okay. Sure, you can say Kyle Gibson. And that's about it here. Like, I guess Kyle Gibson, but, man, you don't really want to deal for Kyle Gibson. No one wants to deal for Kyle Gibson. Oh, payroll tab? Man, you guys rock. Look at this. I had no idea. This is awesome. I've been just using Spotrac. This is fantastic. Wow. This is so great. Yeah, I could see Gibson going to the Dodgers. It's a good call. Hey, Moonlight Grim, thank you so much for the sub, man. That's using Amazon Prime. If you guys don't realize, you can help me out for no cost to you. If you have Amazon Prime, if you use Amazon Prime, then you get a free Twitch sub. It costs nothing to you and helps me out. I could see Jordan Lyles maybe, but no, not really. Here, this is the thing here though, is that I think people forget that Herman Marquez, wherever he is here, he's not even on the payroll. Because he's just on team control. Oh, this is interesting. This is all contracts. I see. Where's Herman Marquez here? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this team-friendly contract he has. It's unbelievable. Like, there's no way he's getting dealt. It's just no way. John Gray, $6,000 for this year as a free agent. Oh my God. This is Fangraphs. This is under roster resource. Like, this is the normal depth chart, and this is their payroll because you guys just taught this to me. It's amazing. So that's someone to consider. So Scherzer is a free agent after this year. $42 million this year, unbelievable. You could also see a deal with Patrick Corbin going too if someone will take on the money. You know, I'm not going to throw that out the window. But that's about it here. Nothing really that else would happen. Here, this is kind of interesting. You can imagine a situation where someone gets dealt, like Weaver or Smith, if they show themselves valuable in some way. I don't think Weaver is. Weaver, what are you out with? I can't remember. Oh, strained shoulder. Oh, that stinks. Poor guy. But I can imagine if Caleb Smith does something really good in the next 2 seconds, that'll happen. And then here you have J.A. Happ. You also have Pineda on these 1-year deals, and they'll be available at the deadline if the Twins are still this bad. Maeda is an interesting one, but this is a really nice team contract. That's why people like. This is such an unbelievably good contract. It's crazy. You see that? Like, you're going to have to give up a lot if you're going to get Kenta Maeda. That's such a good contract. Does linking RPO plus counts? No, Ross Decay. There's no way to do that. That does sound really cool, though. But sadly, there's no communication between that. We don't have a deal with Twitch yet. Wayno. Interesting. So, the problem with that one is wow, the Brewers are unbelievable right now. So let's see this. So, yeah, that's actually a really good call. I mean, so in that case, let's look at these guys, the Cardinals and the Cubs. As I do this wrong. So the Cubs theoretically could deal Kyle Hendricks if they want, but then that would mean, you know, you're giving up for the next 2 years, but that's honestly what they should do. Otherwise, I don't really see much that you would actually deal away. With the Cardinals, yes, so your pick is Carlos Martinez. Sorry, not Carlos Martinez. Adam Wainwright, and that's so interesting. It just feels wrong, you know? Kwon Young Kim is another one. That's actually a pretty good sleeper one. But yeah, it would just be Kyle Hendricks then. But Kwon Young Kim is the one with Wainwright, because Wainwright is a Cardinal for life, you know? I'm imagining he has some no trade clause. But Kwon Young Kim, that would be someone that someone would take on. There's got to be another one I'm forgetting here. I mean, Cleveland might realize that they are supposed to trade things, but there's really not much to trade. So there you go. All right, we'll do Angels. That's the last one. Because you guys said do not go to the Angels payroll page. And oh boy. It's a lot. They could trade away Alex Cobb. They could trade away Shohei Ohtani. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Dylan Bundy and Andrew Heaney. But I mean Andrew Heaney I could actually see getting moved at the deadline if someone felt they could move him. Oh, they could fix him. I could very well see that. Anyway, all right, back to it. I've stalled enough from writing the notes. I Where you got Robbie Ray in his tight pants? We got him at number 12. We got him right here. Keep in mind that Kershaw and Darvish, they're off the list this week because they're on the IL. So what you're saying then is Andrew Heaney to the Rays. Oh, man. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Ah, good call. Danny Duffy would be one. The question is, are they going to let him go long enough and passing the physical? But yeah, keep in mind, PK, it's all relative. I pushed them above Trevor Rogers and Peralta because they have innings limits and Ray does not. Theoretically, that's an amazing... Oh my God, wait a second. Hear me out. Hear me out. The Jays are kind of behind in this whole playoff hunt, right? Right? Am I missing this completely? Like, where are they right now? The Blue Jays are over here, okay? They're 8 games out of the AL East, which seems like unattainable at this point, especially with the Rays and Yankees. So that means they have to get the wild card, which they are 7 games out from the Athletics right now. Okay? I mean, the Yankees and Jays are kind of like this both. If I had to wager between the two of them, I would think maybe the Jays are going to be the ones that falter because they just haven't had, the pitching staff essentially to make it happen. So 34%. Wow. I want to see this. Where are you? Projected playoff odds. Crazy. Okay. So what I'm getting at here is we'll see what this number is on July, in 2.5 weeks, right? Because if this is, this is fascinating. All right, I'll lower this, yeah. Right, so these are contenders, yes. They're running out of time too, I would say too. So I guess what I'm getting at is if this number goes down to like 15% by end of June, Robbie Ray, if I'm Toronto, I want to right now sell Robbie Ray for something legit, right? Like here I have this amazing trade piece in Robbie Ray that's just on a 1-year deal. What a wonderful rental. If I'm a Toronto Blue Jays fan, there's a part of me that's rooting for this, Like, sure, yes, I would want to go to the playoffs this year. Totally get that. Theoretically, they could be buyers and maybe get that last trade, get that last starting pitcher to really make that push. But if they're in a really bad situation, you're gonna be in a worse situation next year as of right now because of Robbie Ray leaving. You need like a starter or two for next season. You want to make that. You want to make that deal for 2 starters right now. Just like two young arms, and get. I don't know. I'm not gonna figure it out right now. You can re-sign Ray, but he's a free agent at the end of the year anyway, so you can re-sign him after you trade him. Look at what the Yankees did with Aroldis Chapman. So, does Ray help Manoah and Peterson with their preparations, though? Peterson? Pearson. I don't think so. I think that stuff's kind of overrated. You have Hyunjin Ryu. You have other vets in there, right? You have like Steven Mounts or something. Get something of like legitimate value. I don't know. What do I know? How dare I give tips to the Toronto Blue Jays? How dare I? Okay. All right, I'm gonna continue the notes. Just a thought. Who am I? I was in the wrong tier. Gotta add one more here then. It's fine. How do I do this? No. How do I do this? I had a method. All right, let's go with that. That's fine. How about a trade including Tristan McKenzie, another arm if the Indians are trying to make the push for the playoffs? If they're trying to make the push for the playoffs, then they want to hold Tristan McKenzie. They need that velocity. They need that new Tristan McKenzie that's actually really good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Scruffy, if you missed it, there's people on TikTok that are like responding to my videos, which I think are trying to help people understand the game. I don't know. One guy said, like, who do you think you are giving tips to Aaron Nola? So now it's a joke. Sitting in first place due mostly to my insane pitching. Nice. Oh man, PJ, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. And thanks for, you made those choices. I'm just here to talk about this stuff. And to the best as I can. And you made those decisions. So thank you. Yeah, right. Like trying to get Ray, you upgrade from Tristan McKenzie, but I think that they have to deal other guys and hold Tristan McKenzie. But yeah, I'm with you, Riddy. The Listen Stream picks have been a huge for me since I found them. Oh man, thank you. Oh nice, they're ground postures. Look at that. Pocket aces over here. I have enjoyed the leagues where I did draft DeGrom in the first round though. I did that twice. And it's worked out. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do 2. The reason I would do 1 is because then it opens me up so that I don't get forced into another starter in the 7th. I can actually just go hitters because then I don't have to focus on hitters at all, and it's great. All right. Oh my God, we're only at pick 71. Jesus. I know that song. Wait, let's go back. All right. Sorry. Ozzy and Vladdy. Oh, man. Who's CT? I'm going to assume that's Cronenworth. And CT would be Connecticut. Chris Taylor. Okay. Gotcha. I gotcha. All right. Uh, So is the okay 0K performance from Glad Gutierrez considering about what his floor is? I mean, yeah, of course. But it's about, like, he's a kitchen sink guy. You know, he has good enough command that, like, you know, he can be a Toby. Like, I don't like that he's 82. If today was, like, February, when all the guys were healthy and everything like that, Gutierrez is not on the top 100. I think everyone outside the top 20 are outside the top 100, you know? That's just kind of how that is. But right now in the season, I can understand streaming Vladimir Gutierrez. So he's at 82. Oh, what was it? I think it was his I want to say it was his changeup. And nothing about Carrasco, APOC, just because we don't really know yet. We're still waiting. His changeup. It was his changeup, yeah. We're almost there, guys. Hmm. Sorry, guys. I want to. Oh, you're Imedo. Thank you so much, man. You're awesome. I. You were probably done, but looks like the Cooch may be off the IL. I know, but Oh, dang. Did they really just do it? I want to change it then. I might as well. I'll just get tweets about it and stuff. I want to keep Willie Peralta then. Willie Peralta. Who do I remove? Yeah, they reinstated him. Okay. So he comes back. Which is annoying. Like, vastly so. Where does Yusei Kikuchi go? Where was he last week? I'd say he probably goes, like, right here-ish. He's, like, right here. Is that where I had him last week? I want to know. I want to figure this out. Mancini or DJ LeMahieu? I'm not the person you want to ask for that. I'm so sorry. I wish I were, though. He was above Tyler Mahle last week. All right, yeah, I'll keep that consistent. I'm fine with it. He's been that good. Let's put him here, then. That means I gotta drop someone. And I want to keep Willie Peralta because I think that's hilarious and awesome. Adrian Hauser, get out of here. So I gotta make sure I add Adrian Hauser. I have to add all the injured guys too. Okay. But I also put in my notes some numbers. Oh, God. Update and then refresh. $53. Number 12, okay. Yeah. I got that one, but is there one more? 61, 62. It follows 11 spots. Cool. Caught that. Is there anything else here? No, okay. There we go. Need to move some guys. Sure, probably keep one of these two guys. Who would I end up missing most in future years? I mean, McClanahan. McClanahan's the answer. Do not give up McClanahan. Just don't do that. Yeah, APAC, nothing about Carrasco. Okay, so by the way, how many? Oh my God, I wrote over 2,000. I wrote 2,100 words this week. Jesus. Let's remove this too. So I gotta do these things. Cool. Anyone else seen that stuff? Yes. Wow, no one else has that. Okay. Except you. Cool. All right, guys. Any last questions that you have? Because I need to add all the fringe guys. So hold on. Let's group this together by like injuries. One, two, three, four, five, six. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God. I'll do him last. Injury. It is a Joe Ross is the elbow injury, right? Elbow, yep. Okay. 1, 2, F4. Oh, I wanted to add notes. Okay, yep. Cool. There we go. We did it. We did it. It's all set. Good old 3,000 words. All right. Oh my God. Well, thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Just going to, you guys can take one last look at it as I'm going to actually just show it here. To make sure there's anything that doesn't stand out. So I gotta do Sandy Alcantara like that. But yeah, guys, I mean, if there's anything other questions that you have, now is time to ask. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me for another week. It's amazing how long this has gone on for. As I started doing these in 2015, and having you guys this year helping me create this is just making it so much better. So really, thank you all for being a part of this. Y'all are dope. You should feel dope. And I will be back streaming on Friday morning. No First Pitch podcast stream or podcast at all the next 3 days. I'll be back on Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you guys there. But until then, may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high. Thank you so much, everyone. Talk to you soon.